So today's first topic is our dependability engineering in software engineering. So the first question is, which of the following examples does not involve dependability engineering? Dependability engineering. The answer is C, library management, because software customers expect all software to be dependable. However, for non-critical application such as library management, etc., they may be willing to accept some system failures, but not here. Medical systems, it's power systems. These are all life-threatening. What is the term for development process organized such that faults in the system are detected and repaired before delivery to the customer? Which are the term of the development process? Can you answer? The answer is A, fault avoidance. So in fault avoidance, the system is developed in such a way that human error is avoided and thus system faults are minimized. What is the term for system that is designed such that the faults of the delivered software do not result in system failure? What are the term for the system that is designed such that faults in the delivered system do not result in system failure? The answer is fault tolerance. Okay. Next is, which process characteristics with respect to dependability engineering is mentioned by the system that the process should be understandable by people apart from process participants. Diverse, documentable, auditable. The answer is auditable, because this means that process standards are being followed and it makes suggestions for process improvement. Next is, which of the following is not a protection system? System to stop a train if it passes a red light. System to indicate not returning of the library book. System to shut down a reactor if the temperature or pressure goes high. So the answer is B, of course. The protection system is a specialized system that is associated with some other control system along with the mechanism which can take emergency action if a failure must occur. Sixth, the use of well-defined repeatable process is essential if faults in a system are to be minimized. Well-defined repeatable process, if faults in the systems are to be minimized, this is absolutely true. Which of the following is a strategy to achieve software diversity? Can you answer any of this? Do you find any of this suitable? The answer is D, actually, because these are all the strategy to achieve software diversity, different programming languages, different design methods and tools, explicit specification of different algorithms. So diversity means to provide same functionality in different manner, different ways, so that the critical components of the dependable system will not fail in the same way. Now next is, exception handling is a mechanism to provide some fault avoidance. Is it true or false? The answer is false, because exception handling is not considered as a fault avoidance, but it is a mechanism to provide some fault tolerance. Which of the following is a bad practice of dependable programming? See all of these. Which is the answer? The answer is D. None of them mentioned. Neither limit the these are, because answer is we have to give about the bad practice, but all these are the good practice, like limit the visibility of information in a program, check array bounds, check all inputs for validity. These are good practice of dependable programming. 10th is, what is range check? Check the input value does not exceed some maximum size, for example 40 characters for a name. Check that the input falls within a known range. Use information about the input to check if it is reasonable rather than extreme value. The answer is B. Range check is checking that the value or input falls within a known range. Now we'll talk about software certification. Questions on software certification. So the first is, which of the following is a field related to certification? Person, process, product. All of them mentioned. The answer is D. During software certification, all given options are targeted, not only one. So you'll be tempted to answer the process, but these are all related to the certification. Which of the following is software process certification? Java certified, IBM certified, ISO 9001, Microsoft certified. So the answer is ISO 9000, because this is software process certification. Which standard is followed in aviation industry? Do you know which is the answer? The answer is B. RTCADO 178B. This is a popular aviation standard that has become a de facto standard now. Now the next one is, how many levels does the DO 178B certification targeted by RTCADO 178B? The answer is D, 5, A, B, C, D, E. These are the 5 levels. Third-party certification for software standards is based on which one of these? Third-party certification, the answer is A. This is UIE 1998, second edition. What are the goals to gain laboratory accreditation? So how you want this your laboratory to be accredited? Can you answer this? The answer is D, because increase availability of testing services through third-party laboratories. These are the various goals. So increase availability of testing market to encourage development of software testing industry and reduce cost by increasing the supply of testing services. All of them mentioned. The goal is to promote development of competitive market. Hence, you have option D as the answer. Now the next one is National Voluntary Laboratory Accreditation Problem. You will get accredited to environmental standards, computers and electronics, product testing, all of them are mentioned. The answer is D. National Voluntary Lab Accreditation program works with the other national meteorology institutes to establish criteria for mutual recognition of test results. CST. What is this? This is for B. Certified Software Tester. T is for tester. Which of the following companies provide certifications for their own products? All of them mentioned. Answer is D. The answer is self-explanatory. Next one. The topic is Service-Oriented Architecture, SOA. The first question is, Service-Oriented Architecture is strongly coupled, loosely coupled, strongly cohesive, loosely cohesive. Can you answer this? The answer is B. It is loosely coupled. The SOA is the architectural style that supports loosely coupled services to enable the business flexibility. Next is, which of the following is an essential principle of an architecture? Consistency, reliability, scalability. The answer is D, all of these. Architecture implies a consistent and coherent design approach. Next is, arrange the following activities in order to build a SOA. Can you give the answer? Let us see the answer. I'll tell you how to arrange them. The answer is, first you have to take the track services with registries. Then you go to govern, secure and manage the services. Then you go to the virtualization through mediation, and then design of interoperability through the adoption of standards. So these are the order. The next is, how is SOA, service-oriented architecture, different from the object-oriented architecture? Can you answer? These are the 4 options. The answer is C actually. Data is separated from service or behavior. This is the main difference. Because a service-oriented architecture is essentially a collection of services which are going to communicate with each other. Services, S1, S2, all these services are communicating with each other. Which architecture will be built on top of SOA or SOA? Can you answer? Service architecture, component architecture, application architecture. The answer is A. Application architecture is built over the SOA. Which of the following utilities is not part of application service layer? Which of the following utilities is not a part of application service layer? The answer is verify invoice. It is a part of business service layer, not application service layer. The next is, which of the following utilities is not a part of business service layer now? Business service layer. Can you answer this one? The answer is B. Get account info. It is a part of application service layer, not a business service layer. Next is, we can build service-oriented architecture using object-oriented language. Is it true or false? See, this is true. In SOA, the design methodology is associated, not an object-oriented programming language. In fact, we can do this object-oriented based architecture using non-object-oriented languages also. Likewise, we can build this SOA using object-oriented language. So, which architecture describes the various elements that support the implementation of services? Which architecture describes the various elements that support the implementation of services? The answer is, of course, C, the component architecture. Next, web services is not a realization of SOA. This is false. Yes, because web services is the realization of SOA. So we took a few more questions on server software engineering. We are going to take more. Thank you so much. Take care.